Y'all, it's super sucky Saturday. And I got, I guess I'd say about 5 hours of sleep. So, could have been worse. Needless to say, Longwood was definitely spectacular. And cold. I need to get a scarf. um, Actually, I remember wearing those ski masks back in the day when we'd go to play outside that had the holes in them. It almost looked like a freaking robber mask, but it had neon pink. I know mine had like neon pink around the eye holes and mouth hole. Wish I still had that hat, man. That thing really did keep me warm. But yeah, other than that, like, there will be videos. We'll just leave it at that. So at least I have some content to post through the holiday season. I know I've not done all the fall stuff from when we went. I'm not going to worry about the rest of it, but it's like, too late now. We're just going to throw up the Christmas stuff. There won't be as much, but like, because sometimes it's very hard to get a picture when, you're doing it in the dark and your phone does that pause. So it's like you can't just take a quick picture as you're walking without it blurring because of that pause, hold your camera still kind of thing. It's like, ugh. So yeah. And yeah, I didn't even take a shower when I got home. I just crashed out basically. So I was like, yeah, I'll just take it in the morning. Screw it, it'll help me wake up. Because I do have a little bit of a sleep deprived headache, but it's like, well, there's coffee and taking a hot shower definitely helped some. So another sucky day to get through. And then I have that thermos. We still got plenty of hot chocolate in that, so. Kitty. Bratty little kitty. She's just like, what are you doing, Poppy? Come here. Shut. Silly kitty. Oh no, now Discord has a recap thing. It's like, yeah, we know Twitch has a recap. Spotify has a recap. I didn't even look at mine because I'm like, I don't give a shit about my Spotify one. Most of it's lately been Smosh Reads Reddit stories until I finish listening to all those. And now there's like a fucking Discord one. Like, no, I don't care about that really. But, so yeah, today there will be at least one or two maybe videos. Oh hey, my short's on the front page. Haha. Well, on my front page. And then I have one friend who has a VR short on the front page, and then a new friend who's a VTuber and likes dinosaurs like me. One of her shorts popped up on the front page for me, so that's kind of cool. Oh no, somebody did an AI what if the chaotic world of South Park became real. Oh Lord have mercy. Yeah, fuck that. No thanks. The only AI thing I actually enjoy is when people do the World of Warcraft stuff. Like, that's cool because you're taking a game that's old as fuck and you're making it look more realistic without, because that'd be hard just to do, like, people and makeup and all that stuff for. Like, that I don't mind, like, you taking an old game and making it look real realistic with AI. That I don't care. But when you're taking away people's art jobs, that shit is what pisses me off. Um, but yeah, hopefully, for those of you who do make content, I know it's hard during the holiday season, but if you can think of just one thing to upload while you know people are on winter break so they have something to watch, definitely make the time to do it. Because I feel like it'll be worth it in the end. So it's like, well, Longwood Gardens uploads for me on top of everything else I do. And then I'm working on Christmas song parodies, which sometimes easier said than done when your brain, especially when your brain doesn't want to put stuff together and rhyme it the way it needs to. So sometimes us poets get poet block, I guess you could call it. Rhyme block. I don't know what the name for that would be, but yeah, sometimes we get blocked too, just like writer. I guess it would be considered writer's block, rhyming writer's block. That would make the most sense. And sometimes artists get that way as well. So yeah, one thing that's funny, because schools didn't used to do this back in the day. I'm sure everybody remembers. It took a lot for us to get off school for bad weather. So like literally the other day, it sleeted a little bit, but then it rained the rest of the day. And they got a 2-hour delay because the sleet started around the time they would normally go to school. And then yesterday, it started snowing. Now, it was very, very light snow. Like, you could almost you couldn't even really see it coming down. It was so light. Now, at Longwood, it was still doing that a little bit. But, like, where they had the spotlights on some trees, if you looked where the spotlight was, you could see the snow coming down on the spotlight. Probably melted as soon as it hit it. Because, I mean, I guess it was the heat from the light definitely was warm enough to keep it melted. But, we got, like, a dusting at the most. It snowed like that steady for pretty much all morning. And it's like, it was barely anything. The roads were wet, and they got out early. So, it was just like, oof. Yeah, they didn't used to do that shit. Like, it had to be a decent amount for them to call school off for us back in the day. Shit has totally changed. And it was funny because I was sitting, here's the funny story about this. I'm sitting on lunch. All of a sudden the kid texts me, "We're leaving early." Okay. And it was towards the end of my lunch anyway. So I get back up, clock back in, start heading back to the back. And my pogo buddy yells at me from the bins. "Did the school call you yet?" No, but the kid texted me and said they're leaving early. And then as soon as I walked away from him, my phone rang. And I was like, "And there it goes." And he just started cracking up laughing. I was like, yeah, well, she beat the school to it, so. I was just like, whatever. I was like, come on, parents. I was like, come on, school. You know the kids are going to text their parents. Maybe not all of them, but most of them are going to be texting their parents. And it's kind of annoying because they have different times for each set of students to leave early. So it's like, Elementary school leaves at this time. Middle school leaves at this time. High school leaves at this time. Because obviously they use the same buses pretty much for all of them. So it's like everybody's on like a different time kind of. So it's like, ugh, really weird. But yeah, it was a little chaotic because of that. So it's like, well, hey, our first snowfall, not enough to be really noteworthy or picture worthy for that. I mean, there was some on trees that made them look nice, but it was just like, meh. I wasn't worried about getting a picture of it. I was just like, we need a more decent snowfall than this to warrant taking a picture or doing anything fun with. Hey, it would be really, 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 really nice if we got a white Christmas. I will be completely honest, I cannot remember the last time I seen a white Christmas. Parade of Clippers targets north. 3 Clippers set to impact the region in less than a week. Ooh, yeah, it is all across the northern U.S. Holy shit. Hold on, let me look at the 10-day, because I'm kind of stupidly curious. Midwest. I don't think we're going to see it. Oh, shut up with your... No. Shut up with your fucking ads. We're not going to see anything here. It's going to get cloudy, but it's not showing anything. In a couple, the 18th, it says rain and snow. Unless Mother Nature decides to defy the freaking, current weather forecast and drop more snow, then it doesn't look like any for quite a few days. So, yeah, whatever. It's one of those things where I don't even really believe the weather anymore. I'll just believe the snow when I actually see it look outside and see it coming down. Because I can see out the dispense door, so it's just like, or as the guys are taking orders outside, it's like, oh, it's snowing, yippee. Sarcastic, yippee. It's not snowing hard enough, damn it. I want a fucking blizzard. I want just one fucking blizzard. Not as bad as the blizzard of 96. That one was insane. For anyone who's lived in the area that impacted, y'all know exactly what I'm talking about. If not, look it up. Then you'll know what I'm talking about. How much snow we're talking that happened during that blizzard. You can, as soon as you Google that, oh, you'll get pictures right away. Just, it was crazy because we were off from school for like at least a week, if not longer. That's how bad it was. And especially those of us that live out in the country and our buses all had to go on back roads and stuff. Yeah, it was a fuck ton of snow. I made my own little igloo by the shit that the plow pushed up against the fence, because we had a fence line in the front, and so they pushed a nice big pile of snow right there at the edge of the driveway, and I made a big ass igloo in it. And then when I went to crawl in it, the damn cat got in before me, and I was like, you stinking cat. It's like, I worked hard to make this freaking igloo and you're gonna sneak in it before me? No. Made me laugh though, because my neighbor was helping me with it. I miss being a kid. I don't think I could do that now. I don't think I could do that if we got a blizzard that bad. I mean, maybe. I will give you a tip though. For kids that get too big for the snowsuits, yes, they're expensive, but coveralls, like Dickies coveralls. My parents had like a few pairs of those hanging around. They're obviously a lot more expensive now than they were in the 90s. But they had a few of them hanging in the mudroom, and dude, put enough layers on underneath, those things kept you warm and cozy outside for hours. Because they always used them doing shit in the barn anyway, so they were perfect for that kid who outgrew the snowsuit and needed actual adult clothing. But yeah, those are the perfect thing to wear out in wintertime when it's like, even if you're just working outside in the cold, like they're incredible. They may not make them as good now as they used to, but I don't know. I was kind of thinking about investing in a couple of those. So if we ever do get a decent amount of snow, and if the kid wants to go out and do stuff in it, those would literally be better than any amount of layers we could put on. I may consider it, and then just keep them around for in case we get that snow. But yeah, they are definitely perfect for winter weather if you're going to be out in it for a long period of time. So, just a wintertime tip. Have a good Saturday, y'all, and if you do go shopping, be nice to those who work, because you know they don't want to fucking be there.